Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Chords. If you're new, welcome. Don't be shy. Please say hi down in the comments so that we can give you a nice, divine, warm spiritual chord TV welcome. Bring your intuition, bring your best discernment. I highly recommend it. However, we all have free will, so remember to decide what it is that you want to take and resonate with and marinate with and hold yourself accountable to, and also simultaneously decide what you need to lay to the side and leave it for somebody else to take. That is my recommendation. If you're returning back, what's good, family? What's good, Soul Tribe family? All is well. Everything is good. Come on in. I heard through the spiritual, apostolic, prophetic grapevine, tapping into those prophetic veins, honey. I heard that somebody somewhere thought that walking in your shoes quite literally was easy. Okay? They took a tempting offer at a high price and now it's costing them everything. Okay? So let's get into it. Somebody literally wanted to walk in your shoes. Shoes could be significant. Somebody could have taken a pair of your shoes, something that belongs to you, whatever it is. Somebody got into full character and it was a lot more difficult being you than what they had anticipated. I just heard you make it look easy, easy peasy, nice and greasy. Okay. Yeah. This is somebody that was enjoying watching you suffer. Okay. This is somebody that never anticipated that you would see beyond the veil. This is somebody that had intended to, I just heard, unalive you slowly. Something was real calculated. Something was very miserly, very strategic. This person was not in a rush to take your destiny. That's what I just heard. You made it look easy. Justice is being served. You got the scales being balanced. Okay. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels. What is the deal? What is the story? So, chosen one, whatever you're doing, whoever you are, you're somebody that is held in high honor. Okay. With that comes a lot of spiritual discipline. This is what a lot of practitioners never explain to people when they accept money from them to do destiny swaps and karma swapping and tapping into your bloodline and trying to take your secrets and tapping into your soul. What they don't see is the work, okay? The spiritual dedication, discipline, obedience in the work that has to be done behind the scenes, okay? This is what they don't understand. Somebody had anticipated making you feel away, okay? The chariot represents your confidence. It represents you being between the shadows and the light, moving forward, but seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The chariot represents independence, stick-to-itiveness, dedication to your journey. So what broke this curse? What prevented this person from taking your destiny? You never gave up. You continued to stand up. You stood for something. You stood for what you believed in, what it is that you knew to be true. And this is why it's so hard to be you. Yeah, look, the hangman in the reverse. Not only did this person not want you to know that it was them, they had anticipated sacrificing you and kind of leaving you out in the cold, okay? The hangman also represents a very stubborn individual. Somebody that just doesn't want to give up. They are relentless. They could have tried to get several people involved and they kept failing. This is this kind of energy. It's a tyrant energy. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Please put a shield of protection over me as I channel this energy. What is the deal? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Clarify. This is somebody that could have been really close to you or somebody that wanted to get up close and personal. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in a reverse. Bad collaboration. This person never meant any good. Their only purpose for befriending you, no matter how you met this person, no matter when, where, was simply to take something from you. Somebody said this will be as easy as taking something easy peasy, nice and greasy, like taking candy from a baby. That's what I just heard. Okay, so clarify destiny swap. Chosen one. Yeah, look, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This person refuses to give up. They refuse to walk away. So they're working out of their ego and frustration, and they refuse. The hangman in the reverse is somebody that is saying my way or the highway. Something like that. Eight of Cups in the reverse, clarify what's going on. Yeah, it's too hard to be you. So let's just talk about it, okay? People will go and get readings on you, and they'll see the star come up and the chariot and the 10 of cups and the lovers and the 10 of pentacles, all the kings and queens in the upright, etc. And they're like, oh my God, I want that. I want that. I want that. And the devil will ask them, are you sure? You sure? Yes, I want beauty. I want love. I want all of this. But what they don't see is the discipline. Can you fast around Ramadan for 30 days? Can you read the entire book of Enoch and understand it? Can you read the Emerald Tablets and understand it over and over and over as guided by your spirit team? Have you read the Bible from front to cover? Do you know where the missing books of the Bible are? Have you read the Quran? Have you read the Bible, the Hebrew version of the Bible? No, somebody didn't know the work. See, everybody wants that Hierophant seat, but they don't want to do the work that comes along with it. And this is the biggest misconception. This is the biggest way that the devil tricks people out of their souls. I want to be the Hierophant. I want to be the this. I want the gifts. I want the this. Okay, that's fine. Are you fasting for people? Are you praying for people? Okay, be prepared. You're going to have family members. They're going to try to unalive you, although you're trying to break the curse. Are you ready for that? You want the destiny. You want the destiny of the Hierophant. You got to go homeless. You got to forsake everything. Are you ready for that? You're going to have people trying to bind into your energy. You're going to have lovers that are going to try to unalive you. Are you ready for that? Oh, you just want the 10 of pentacles. You just want the 10 of cups. You have to abstain for sex for a whole year, and you can't go outside past, 8 o'clock or when the sun goes down. Are you ready for that? You got to pray without ceasing. Are you ready for that? Can you pray from 7 in the morning to 7 at night, something good? Are you ready for that? Being the Hierophant is discipline. I keep saying it ain't no joke, but you still got a lot of people that feel like they can do it. This person could be a part of some type of organization, something like that. The Page of Wands. Somebody's watching you to get information. So somebody could have been assigned to you to get close to you. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is like an offer, a friend, a friendly offer, somebody that wanted to get close to you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, whatever was attempted, it has already been dismantled. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, nobody wants to work with this person. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the Empress in the reverse. So you got a feminine here, a karmic feminine. Who's this Empress in the reverse, Holy Spirit? The Page of Swords in the reverse. Oh no, it's all bad news. Ooh, what's going on here? Yeah, somebody should have sat down. So often do people lust by way of what they see. It's called the lust of the eye. They'll see somebody on the surface, according to them, as beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and they'll go, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Oh my God, he's so handsome. They'll look at your children look clean, you look happy, your life is happy, your car is clean. Life is in order. You're striving for perfection because the Most High God is working in your life. However, evil eyeing what somebody else has and coveting what somebody else has. It is written, don't want what another man has or another woman. You don't know the repercussions, the ramifications, the lengths, the prayers, the cries, the diseases they had to cast out, the demons they had to eliminate in order to get to levels of peace that surpasses all understanding. Yes, even when you're watching somebody from afar, you're not ready for that spiritual work. It's the Empress in the reverse. This person is not dedicated to nothing but their own selfish motives, okay? Clarify, you tried your destiny swap. Yeah. Somebody made a deal with something in the graveyard. Death, they could have buried you in the graveyard. Somebody could have buried something in the graveyard. Clarify shoes. Somebody could have taken your shoes. Yeah, the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody tried to eliminate your spiritual protection. Somebody wanted your shield of protection. Seven of Wands in the reverse, too. They were working with very angry ancestors or spirits. Yeah, Seven of Cups to create some form of an illusion for themselves that they had taken something from you. Clarify this person. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, they wanted this real bad. But again, with this Ace of Pentacles comes great responsibility. Are you disciplined enough? This person ain't disciplined at all. They can't even handle the fact that they weren't able to take something from you and swap something out. Clarified. Yeah, look, and somebody's stressed out. Somebody could be passing away. You could be feeling this chosen one. Okay. I just heard the grave that they dug for you is the one that they're going to rest in silence. Okay. A lot of these witches, they like to take you to the grave. They want their work to live on, even if they end up sacrificing themselves or they land on their own sword, which appears to be the case because somebody didn't know that your destiny was not for the taking. They like to become this entity by way of the spirit realm and attach themselves to you beyond the physical body. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Wands, this person is really stressed out. They're like really on the brink of this desperate energy. Clarify the Ten of Wands. What's going on? I just heard desperate for your energy. Something about a pair of shoes, okay? Somebody could have stolen a pair of shoes. Never wear anybody's shoes, okay? You know, we always talk about the elders and things that they told us that never really made sense. We just knew what it was. Like my grandmother would always tell me, my grandmother's favorite saying was, let them. Oh my God. My grandmother would say, let them. She was so powerful. She said, let them. I'm like, they said that's not my mom. Because my mom is biracial. And so people would see me, little chocolate girl, and they'd be like, is that your mom? Is that your mom? And they would say little things, you know. But once my grandmother said it, I was unbothered. Once my mother and my father said it, I was a very secure chocolate baby. Okay. Once they said it, I didn't get into all the logistics of, you know, hair and things like that. Like we never did all that. We just never did that. But I remember my grandmother telling me, don't ever let anybody wear your shoes and don't you wear nobody's clothes. Okay. Now I know some people, they feel like, you know, it's called hand-me-downs. All right. You got to be mindful of taking people's energy, wearing their shirt, wearing their shoes, wearing their pants. I don't like to take any chances as sensitive as I am with energy. But I feel like somebody stole something from you is the moral of the story. They used to tell us, don't let everybody play in your hair. Don't eat at everybody's house. Don't just walk into anybody's house. Don't just walk through their house. These were things that were embedded in us as children. But nevertheless, there's reasons why. And I feel like somebody took something from you. Clarify a pair of shoes or something, some socks or something. What is this? Yeah, to do you some form of an injustice, to put you in an imbalance, okay? So the feet are very, very important. Why? Because, the feet control the entire body. The big toe controls the mind. People who do voodoo know this. The middle part of your foot, the arch of your foot, controls your Virgo energy, your essence. Your feet represent water, they represent your intuition, Piscean energy. Hence the fact that Yeshua was walking on water. It was figurative, not literal. Okay. Could have been literal. He was a supernatural being. It still is. Okay. The heel of your foot is connected to your sexual energy. Your baby toe, the top of your foot is connected to your lungs and your breast, etc. Learn reflexology, learn your feet. This is why so many witches throw dust at your feet. Once they got that dust, they can create a cord. They try to pull that energy through your feet. Okay? Everything is connected to your feet. Your ankles represent Aquarius energy. That's how you get your downloads. They say 10 toes down. Yeah, 10 toes down. Literally, get grounded, get barefoot, connect into the earth. That's really where your messages come from. It's really below and above. Everything is backwards. Remember that. People say, as above, so below. It's really below and above. The earth is taking account. The earth is a living, breathing organism. She is divine essence. She knows everything that's happened because the spirits in the earth cry out for justice. So somebody buried something, death, 7 of Wands. They called up and conjured up some dark ancestors, the 7 of Wands. This person was not protected from this work and did not know it. Somebody has something that belonged to you. Your shoes. I just heard shoes. Justice. Clarify this person. What's going on? They're suffering in silence. 2 of Pentacles and a 5 of Pentacles. So they desperately need your energy, okay? 2 of Pentacles. Somebody could be in the 2 of Pentacles and afraid to be in the 5 of Pentacles, or they're soon going to be in the 5 of Pentacles. So remember, whenever people make deals with the devil or they want a destiny swap, it's never because they really want to get closer to God. It's not like, oh my God, let me learn from you. I really want to know how to get closer to God. It's a very disciplined path. It is not for the weak. You got to pray without ceasing, constantly, 24 hours a day. However, they want to reap the benefits: money, beauty, sex, cars, house, everything of the world. That's why they always say, the devil makes deals for money, fame, clout. These are things that are illusions. But what's attached to those things? People don't read the fine print. You better read that contract with the devil. So somebody's desperately like trying to harvest off of you, okay? Because they don't want to go into poverty. And the Ace of Pentacles. So you're in the Ace of Pentacles. Divinely protected. Whatever is coming in for the collective, they can't see it. This is in the hands of the creator, okay? So if somebody went to the underworld to get something that is above by way of creator source, they're ass backwards. They're assed out. 2 of Pentacles. They're trying to bring their finances into order. So if their finances are out of whack, their health is out of whack. That's usually the way it goes. You know what I mean? They could be feeling lazy, don't want to get up. These are people that really don't want to do the work. They just want to come and kill you, steal from you, and destroy you. But it doesn't work that way, especially when you have a connection to the creator. 10 of Wands. Yeah, the moon. Look. Somebody recently did something. Was this full moon energy? Clarify last night. Last night was the last night full moon. Full moon on the full moon. Oh. And the devil's on his ass. And the devil said, I pass. The devil said, I'll pass on this deal because I don't want any smoke with the Most High God. Imagine somebody sitting at the table with the devil and they're like, but, you said, you said what had happened was ass energy. And the devil's like, nah, I pass. The devil's in the reverse, okay? The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, if they're in the 5 of Pentacles, this could be literally casted out into a dry place. That means nothing's growing, nothing's flowing, nothing was ever theirs to keep. Whatever they got off of your energy, it was a temporary fix. This is how the devil sets people up to keep coming back and making more offerings and making more offerings. And then they're exhausted. And then you got to buy all these things to make these offerings to these demons. And now you don't have the money that you need in order to make the offerings or create the demonic altar. It looks like your ass is assed out. This was always going to be the case. They don't want to be the Hierophant, the star. The devil lied to him, told him, you're going to be famous, you're going to be beautiful, everybody's going to love you, you're going to have money, you're going to be this, you're going to look sexy. Bitch, what? This is work. This is work, dedication. If you really want to be the Hierophant, you got to really do the work. There's no shortcuts. It's a narrow path. It's quiet. It's still. It's obedience. It's diligence. Sometimes it's celibacy. Sometimes it's fasting. changing your diet, changing your mindset, Virgo energy, emptying out your consciousness, becoming a new person, being willing to never look back, the star energy. They just see this shine around you, but they don't want to get close to the Most High God. Make that make sense. How? How? Clarify. They thought they were making you suffer. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody made some type of offering last night to some type of deity. I just heard a jinn. Something like that. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Pentacles, child. Somebody is losing money, time, energy, wasting their time. The devil's in the reverse. They're losing their mind. There's a lot going on here. The devil is turning down this deal. The devil said, I'll pass. Because you're going to get me in trouble with the Most High God. This is what the demon said. The demon could have told them, we can't attach to this person. We can't attack this person. This person is chosen. Knight of Wands energy. Clarify. Somebody is insisting. The Knight of Wands is like somebody insisting. Somebody's arguing with the universe, arguing with the spirits, arguing with the devil. The Knight of Wands is somebody that's passionately in pursuit of the Ten of Swords. Whoa, this is dangerous energy. Imagine the devil saying no. The devil saying no. Damn. The devil. You got the devil saying no. Huh? And the Knight of Wands is somebody passionately in pursuit saying, you will be in the Ten of Swords. This person is arguing with the demons and the devil and the universe. They're ignoring the Most High God's warnings. They did something under the full moon. Five of Pentacles. They're worried about their money, their stability. Two of Pentacles. Somebody got two pentacles left. And if they had two pentacles before the full moon, they've spent the two pentacles only to end up in the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You're in the negative. It's not working out. Five of Pentacles. Somebody went from the Two of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. The little two you had from the Seven of Pentacles in the negative. Oh, that means that stuff is due. Somebody got stuff overdue. Somebody needs your energy to manifest money, health. In order to get money, you got to be in alignment. In order to get money and call it in, you have to have a beautiful heart chakra. In order to get money, you have to have a decent work ethic, a prayer life. Somebody wants the cheat code and they told the devil, I'm going to do what I want to do. And they still did something and it backfired. The devil's in the reverse. Clarify this, chosen one. This person can't see what's going on in your energy. You could have felt the need to protect yourself. It worked. Nine of Wands. You put your guards up. Your spirit team told you, hey, in 3 days, they're going to be doing a death spell. You put your guards up. You put your prayer out. Boom. Next day, before the sun came up, somebody was in the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Child. Everybody wants to be the star. Everybody wants to be the star. But are you willing to get close to the Most High God? Damn all that. Look at the celebrities in the public eye. Didn't they teach these people something? That fame and fortune ain't what it's cracked up to be. It's really not. You got the Page of Pentacles. Child, this is about money. Two of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse to the Page of Pentacles. And they're still pursuing the Ten of Swords. What are they doing, Spirit? Somebody's been released by somebody. Ace of Wands. Look at your energy, collective. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ace of Wands. They did something trying to bind you. Somebody's got something that belongs to you, okay? They could have made something out of it. I saw a pair of shoes in my mind, a pair of socks, or something that belongs to you. This Knight of Wands carries this around like this is a lucky charm with the Ten of Swords. And whatever this is, they refuse to let this go. Four of Pentacles. Two, look at all this money being, look, this person is not okay. Two to the Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is penny pinching, and whatever two they invested in this spell work or whatever the hell this is, they're now in the negative. They want your new beginning. This is what they're telling the universe. Look, your Wheel of Fortune. Good luck with that. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's very secure. Somebody comment down below. My Wheel of Fortune is secure. Ain't a devil in hell that can come up with a diabolical prayer. The devil's not even rocking with this person. Let's be clear. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands energy. What's the King of Wands to the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles? I cannot make this up. Oh, collective. Somebody wants somebody's confidence, honey. The Four of Swords, they're exhausted. Clarify this Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Yeah, this person is getting a tower. This shit is so dumb. It's not even funny. They're working with some very violent spirits too. That's what's so crazy. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, or they could just be tapping into dark ancestors. Some of their ancestors could be like warlocks and witches. They're conjuring them up for their assistance. But look at how they're earthbound. Look at how Death and the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. These people are trapped in the earth. They don't want to be used by this person. They don't want more curses in the afterlife. This is what people don't understand. Spirit doesn't die. Essence doesn't die. You can still affect your ancestors in the afterlife. This is why we say all your ancestors are not good. Somebody has a dark bloodline, and they're petitioning them to try to wreak some type of havoc over something that's in the hands of the divine. Damn. The Tower in the reverse. Something's about to happen. Whoever this King of Wands, Knight of Wands is, the Tower in the reverse, coming to the realization of something. Clarify this King of Wands. Yeah, the Five of Cups. This King of Wands could be a feminine, trying to shapeshift. Take what resonates. There is no gender prejudice and or gender roles when it comes to these readings. Four of Pentacles, yeah, they're trying to hold on to your energy, or they have something of yours that they're holding in their hand. Clarify. It's not working though. It's not working. Your energy has since been removed. Whatever item this is, if it was shoes, I keep seeing shoes. So somebody wanted to bind your feet or something like that. If something came up missing, if you had a storage space, if you left something somewhere, somebody had something that belonged to you. But it's not working. This King of Wands is not a King of Wands. They're doing glamour spells, okay? Beauty spells. Yes, karmic masculines, feminines do beauty spells. They want to be seen as this person of status and stature. But in reality, Five of Cups, they keep missing an opportunity, but they keep doing the same thing. Tower in the reverse. So they feel like if they're suffering, they want you to suffer, but you're innocent. Wow. Chosen one. You're coming up as a Queen of Pentacles. Wow. It's your abundance. Listen, this has got somebody pissed off. Ace of Pentacles, Star, Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of motherfucking Pentacles. And even though this is showing up on the board, they still don't know what this is. Because it's cloaked. Queen of Pentacles. You're grounded, you're stable. Stability. Wow. You're the High Priestess. I don't know what else to tell them. Clarify, this person is stressed out. Look. Six of Cups. Trying to put you in an old cycle. And you keep balancing it out. Temperance energy. Earth angel energy. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. Ooh, wee. There's somebody here. There's a real king here. Somebody's coming towards you. A divine masculine. That's a real King of Wands. So you got a Knight of Wands in the reverse that wants to be seen as the Knight of Wands in the upright, and the King of Wands. This Knight of Wands with the Ten of Swords is fake busy. Somebody who's got too much time on their hands. An idle mind is definitely a devil's workshop, but the devil's not even working with them. So it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Yeah, look, the Three of Cups, you're being celebrated. Give me one more. Yeah, I can't make this up. Listen, somebody need to just stay away. You got the Two of Cups, okay? Marriage, partnership, the Hierophant energy. Two people marrying one another. So this person could be getting readings on you. They could be trying to tap into your energy, something like that. Looking for somebody to help them with this BS. Yeah, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't make. This person is delusional, manipulative, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Swords. They're going to do something. What's the Five of Swords? What are you doing, sir? The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands. It's like they're trying to sneak up on you. Queen of Cups. What's this energy? The Eight of Wands. They're communicating with somebody. They could be getting a reading. Who's this reader? The Six of Wands. So, okay, so here's what's going on. Whoever this person is, they definitely tried to destiny swap with you. This is a masculine energy, okay? They sometimes come up as a feminine energy. Just take what resonates. There is a real King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Hierophant energy, a lover coming towards Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy. Listen, all this good energy, honey. Somebody was working with somebody, they released them. Hence the fact that the Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody also sent somebody in towards you to get close to you, or something like this. Whatever this fake ass offer is, they send somebody in to get close to you. Okay, that didn't work. Somebody then has something that belongs to you, has somebody do the work. Whoever was working with them, they're walking away. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This King of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse refuses to walk away. Five of Swords, they're still trying because they need money. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and they have something to prove. They're a little embarrassed, maybe a whole lot. And now they could be going to getting readings to find out what you have coming in because they can't monitor you anymore. And somebody did a reading for them. Let's check into it. Because you got Ace of Pentacles, Star, the Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, all this good, per usual, okay? But this is what, again, people don't understand. You've done the work. You've done the work. That's why when you find out that people are in competition with you, because there's a lot of competition, it's ridiculous. They don't even know what you've been through. You don't look like what you've been through. They just assume that you got it easy. You make your life look easy. You're always in good energy. You're always in, yeah, that's prayer. That's fasting, supplication, discipline, talking to the Most High God. I remember when I was passing through one time, Laurel, Mississippi, of which God bless. And I remember this guy asked me, like a friend of the family, I don't know where he had come from. It was like a funeral or something. I can't quite remember, but he said, "You don't drink? You don't smoke?" I said, "No, I'm good." He said, "Well, what do you do for fun?" Child, listen, I talked to the Most High God. He looked at me like I was boring. Like, what do you do for fun? And I don't knock people that smoke and drink if that's what you want to do. But yeah, he looked at me like, ooh, that seemed like a boring life. I had so many people watching me when I was there. Child, I was in my Bible, watching people run out their house, spirits jumping on people, just read my Bible. Then it was like, "You're a witch." I'm like, "I'm just reading Revelations, man." Listen, that's another story. Let's see what's going on though, okay? Enough about me. It's all about you, Divine Collective. Please close that door, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. Open up the prophetic veins. Yeah, your wheel of fortune. Look, Three of Pentacles. So there was a group of people that were working to do this. Now there's just one man standing. There's somebody that refuses to walk away. Three of Pentacles in a reverse. Although things are falling apart, these people need money. Somebody's like, I need money. Whoa. Going towards the Most High God and repenting is too much like right. Too much like right. Eight of Swords, they're bound to it. The devil came up in the reverse. The devil in the reverse could also represent an entity attaching to somebody. They could have sent an entity to attach to you or something like that. Clarify, you went to another person to try to see if they can help you do this work to take this person's wheel of fortune. Yeah, Six of Cups. So what somebody is trying to, what somebody's trying to do is invoke a death, invoke an ending in a cycle that doesn't exist. But you're aware of this, Queen of Swords energy. So who's the person that's helping? Somebody got a new person helping them. Strength. You keep coming up and you're standing in your power. So you are the Queen of Swords. You are strength. Leo energy. Who are these people from the past, Holy Spirit? Oh man, they're so mad. They don't even know what the hell to do. They don't even know what the hell to do, y'all. This does conclude this reading just like that. Five of Pentacles is people that you left out in the cold from the past. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Judgment. You call down judgment. You call back your power. The Ace of Cups, they want it. They're mad. They're angry. Everybody's in poverty and bad health in the past, and they need your energy in order to sustain themselves. Show me this Jinn. Clarify. You petitioned a Jinn? Somebody's gossiping a lot too. Both my ears are ringing. Yeah, they missed an opportunity. So full moon energy, they sent a Jinn to take your power. You instantly alchemized it. So if you were asleep, you alchemized it in your sleep. You're a temperance person. Temperance angel. Oh, wow. Clarify the Jinn. What happened? The Chariot. Somebody could be doing drive-by spell work. Clarify the person doing drive-by spell work. They ended up catching a tower. Whoever this person is, if they're driving past your house or whatever this is, there is a car accident coming. The Chariot and the tower. Oh, yep. This is karma. It's like somebody's driving past ferociously angry. This could be a form of like throwing energy. Why do I see that? I just heard in the witching hour. Yeah, look, this person's about to pass away. I can't make this up. Somebody better be careful because this energy that I'm channeling, this hasn't happened yet. Death, tower, and a chariot. Car accident, fatality, death. I can't make this up. So somebody was passing by your house. Clarify in the witching hour. Who is this? Yeah, it's bad news. Look. Page of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was sending somebody to pass by your house and divine intervention. Listen, when somebody is prayed up, meditating, having conversations with the divine, I know I can't tell you devils what to do because I know y'all watch Spiritual Court TV too. That's not a good idea. You don't want to lose your life over anything like that, but we all have free will. So we will not interrupt you as you continue to make these diabolical mistakes. But Page of Wands in the reverse, the Tower, Death in a Chariot, it's going to catch them off guard. Damn. Page of Wands in the reverse, bad news, death, the Tower, and the Chariot. This is like chaos energy backfiring. The devil has come to collect. I can't make it up. The devil. That's what it looks like when the devil say, okay, time is up. I gave you the beauty. I gave you the sex. I gave you the money. Now it's time to collect. So you lose everything because you can't take any of this stuff with you anyway. So the only thing that's left for anybody to offer is pretty much their life. And that's what the devil comes to get. Don't let nobody convince you that the devil ain't real. A lot of people want to convince you that the devil ain't real. The devil is real. We've all sat in the room with the devil. On a good note, Nine of Cups, your wishes are coming in. Somebody could never be you. Three of Pentacles, it's a whole bunch of people in a group. Give me this. Six of Pentacles in a reverse. Listen, it's somebody in this group that's still trying to siphon power. Clarify the astral realms. Yep, they still trying to siphon power for money. The Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody's in debt, and all they have is a Page of Pentacles. Thinking about the past. Somebody's life could be flashing before their eyes. Somebody could be thinking about the past. Justice is being served. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. They're thinking about what they did, how they did it, and they're being tormented. This person could be suicidal, the Nine of Swords. Somebody is literally like, they're getting premonitions of death. Somebody could be hearing voices. Somebody could be seeing demons. Somebody could be being tormented. Death is on the board, the Chariot. Somebody could have passed away. Somebody will pass away. Something is fated to happen. This is a lot of energy coming for somebody's destiny, and it was absolutely a collaboration. Death, the Tower, the Chariot, and the Six of Cups. Somebody's life is passing before their eyes, thinking about how they could have done something differently. The Nine of Swords, and they're going crazy. They're trying to balance something out. Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords is somebody that is selling themselves a lie. Oh, it's going to work out. Okay. But they're going crazy. This person could be talking to themselves or talking to something, trying to figure out how to do something. The Two of Swords in the reverse, they've been exposed. They know that you know what they did with a group of people. Yeah, look, Ten of Swords and the Hangman to try to sacrifice you. Everybody in this group, whatever this is, they're done. A Capricorn could be significant. Wow. Eight of Swords, somebody's going to jail. Wow. Seven of Cups in the reverse, this is suicide magic. Projections, evil eye, nasty energy, hatred, cursing, hexing, whatever. I mean, down in the dungeon with the devil, baby, going at it, projecting onto you, projecting onto your energy, projecting onto your items, projecting on astral projecting over you, trying to find out where you're at, sending you ill will, nasty, nasty, won't stop, can't stop, gotta have your energy day in and day out. Just dedicated to the devil. Didn't even realize that the devil ran off. The devil said, I don't want no smoke, no thank you. Somebody left themselves unhinged in a situation where they had already been disconnected from their life. Somebody's soul has been gone. Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. This is illusions, projections, mental disturbances. Look at the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's like all like this. Okay, what are we gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, you said, okay, well, we need energy. We need money. Okay, we don't know. Okay, this is what it is. Like people running in circles. The Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody's working with limited resources. Whatever they've offered something up to, they don't have anything to give a demon. What the hell y'all got going on? And they were enjoying watching you suffer. Nine of Swords in the reverse. There's arguments. This is like hexing, cursing, projection. Child, these people are losing their mind. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I cannot make this up. Lord have mercy. The Magician in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. There's a Gemini here in May. This could have been the practitioner that was doing the work. What happened to this person? Magician in the reverse is somebody manipulating energy. Five of Wands, they're all fighting. Not our business. Close this door, Holy Spirit. Moral of the story is, don't go doing no shit like this. Mr. and Mrs. Big Billy Badass. I'm going to take down the divine. I'm going to take off the chosen. And you're going to sit your punk ass down, man. The devil don't even want no smoke with this energy. This is like final destination as energy. Car accidents, freak accidents, sickness, poverty. What the hell? Y'all got a lot going on. My nose is itching. Spirit says what I'm saying is the truth. I call all my energy back from this situation, please, and thank you. Please close any door, any realm. Big shout out to all the angels that protected me as I channel this energy. Please disconnect any cords of anybody trying to attack my divine energy. I do not give you permission. Close that door. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is a wrap. I hope this helps somebody. I really do. I love you, Divine Collective. I do. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.